Hi everyone, this video is going to demonstrate a few ways to keep yourself organized in Google Drive. So I'm going to use a live binder, curriculum live binder example as a way to help differentiate and help organize all of our information that we have so that it's easy for all of us to work together. So right now I'm in my test folder because I don't want to mess with anybody else's work. And here I created a folder for ELA. And I also create a folder for math. And obviously you could do that for science and social studies if you were doing it for a grade level. Within these areas, you want to kind of easily add your files just by dragging and dropping the files into that folder so they always exist within that folder. Simple, straightforward, always going to be located there. Now, for instance, math, one of the things I want to show you is that a lot of times we're working on a document and it was from last year and you want to make one for next year or one for this year, make one for next year. So regardless of however you have it, a lot of times we teachers and all of us, we make copies just by going file and make a copy. Now that's great, but the problem we have there is it takes that copy of the file and it moves it into your My Drive, which makes it very difficult for everybody to find their information. So a quick tip is that you want to right click on your file and make a copy within the folder. And if I'm using Mac terms, I just use two fingers and I click on the file and make a copy. Same idea. And what it's going to do is make that copy within your folder. Then of course you can now two fingers click on it and hit rename and call it whatever you want to. So say it's 16, 17 math, right? And instead of having everything all over the place, let's just take these two files and just drag them into math. Nice and organized, easy, straightforward. Now a lot of times we get all these extra resources that we have that's lying around. Sometimes it might be easier just to kind of just make a folder and call it resources or extras or whatever you want, just so that you have all those files and they're tucked away in a folder so it's nice and easy. The other thing I want to share with you, which is really neat, is that all these folders kind of stand out. So sometimes you want something to be highlighted. You could actually click on a folder, right click or two fingers touch on a folder, and you could actually even change the color scheme so they really stand out from each other, which is really neat to have. So those are just a few organizational tips that could help you out with your Google Drive that's efficient for all users.